Hi guys, this is Jerry Brewer back again to do another video, and today I want to talk about approach to hitting, and something I don't spend enough time on the videos, so I want to talk about a specific topic today, and that's whether hitters should let the ball travel deep in the zone. And so really this came about from watching the game last night of the A's. If you're listening to Shooty Babbitt, every other word was the hitters should let the ball travel deep. So I want to just give some context to that phrase and to show what hitters should do in respect to their approach to hitting. So the first thing I want to do is pull up a graphic, and this is from Baseball Information Solutions. This was presented in 2013 Saber Conference. If you go to Baseball America, search 2013 Saber Conference, you'll find this. And what this is basically the speed of the ball after it's been hit in relation to how far deep in the zone it is. And basically, as you can see, is you want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. It's just like the old timers used to say. Back here, the ball speed is lower, and then it kind of hits a maximum, and then it falls off. And so if you think about this curve, it makes absolute sense. You could come over here on the left side and basically cross off speed off the bat and basically replace it with speed of the bat. And the bat's head is accelerating from a stop. It's picking up speed and then hits a maximum and then tails off. So this isn't a big surprise. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to want to hit the ball back here over the plate. You want to hit it out in front of the plate. And I will say a very important point that this is an MLB curve. This is from hit track data from MLB players. So, you know, for high school coaches and for high school players, you know, to tell your guys to hit the ball deeper in the zone, it's even a worse idea. If you think about your average high schooler, they're not going to have an acceleration profile like an MLB player. You know, back here deeper in the zone, their acceleration or their speed rather is going to be more, is going to be even less. So they're going to be even more negatively impacted by hitting the ball deep in the zone. So now I want to show a hitter, one of the best opposite field hitters in the game. Let's see here, Josh Donaldson. And so this is, we're going to see Josh come up here and take a ball out to straightaway right field in the Coliseum. So that's one of the more difficult things to do in the game. So you can see it's pretty much straightaway right field. And so as we go through this video, we look at this from the side shot. Back it up a little bit. Here he is coming into it. And we can see where he makes contact is right in front of the plate. You know, his left arm is out in front of his body a little bit, and he's making contact out in front of the plate. The ball is not that deep in the zone. And this is the ball he hits to right field. So if the ball is any deeper, he's just going to hit an infield pop-up to the first baseman, and that's about the worst contact we can possibly make. So there it is. You know, he's making that contact, you know, out by his front knee to hit that ball to right field. And so another thing I heard Shooty Babbitt talk about last night is, you know, taking the fastball the other way, you know, letting it get deep so we can hit it the other way. And I just want to show that that's not really what the hitters do. You know, we look at this. What I've done here is I've gone to Baseball Savant, and I've filtered this to show contact on balls greater than 90 miles per hour that resulted in home runs, doubles, or line drives. And we can see that Donaldson, you know, he puts the ball everywhere. You know, Jose Bautista, he pulls fastballs. Let's see, who else do I want to show here? The two reigning National League MVPs, Andrew McCutchen and Buster Posey. They hit the ball the majority of the time to the pull side, you know, especially Andrew McCutchen and even Buster Posey. Now, he's regarded as one of the best opposite field hitters in the game, and for fastballs, he pulls them. This is as simple as that. Two other pretty good hitters, Mike Trout, Miguel Cabrera, same thing. They're putting the ball everywhere. There's not a cluster of everything on this one side. And they're doing a lot of pulling of the ball for fastballs. You know, for left-handers, you can really see this. Here's Robinson Cano, Chase Utley. You know, Chase Utley's made a Major League Hall of Fame career by pulling fastballs. You know, he's not letting these fastballs get deep in the zone and slicing them the other way. A couple more guys: Freddie Freeman, Alex Gordon. Same thing. Alex Gordon is pulling fastballs. Actually, Alex Gordon is a really good example. In the article I referenced, it talks about how Alex Gordon each year has increased his average contact farther and farther out in the zone, and he's become a better and better hitter. So I really encourage you guys to go back and check out that article. Okay, so what's the goal then? Let me try to sum this up in one or two sentences. The goal is not to hit pitches deep in the zone. The goal is to have a swing that allows you to make contact with balls deep in the zone if you have to. So let me say that one more time. We do not want to hit balls deep in the zone. We go back to this graph. We want to maximize our speed, but we want to have a swing path that will allow us to hit balls deep in the zone if we're late, if we have to make an adjustment. Okay? So that's a little bit on approach and how to go about hitting the ball and where hitters should hit to gain the most advantage. So pretty much like the old timers used to say, pretty much right out in front of the plate. Alright guys, take care.